So regardless of the kind of market that we're in, whether it's a seller's market or a buyer's market or somewhere in between, these are the things that you should be doing to prepare your home for sale. I mean, sure, your home might sell without doing some of these things, but I can guarantee you'll be leaving money on the table if you skip any of these items. So presentation always matters, and it matters even more now. So the goal isn't just to get your home sold, it's to get it sold quickly and for top dollar. So let's break down exactly what that takes. Let's start with first impressions, because they happen before buyers even walk through the front door. Curb appeal matters, and I've had clients refuse to even step inside a house simply because they didn't like how it looked from the outside. That's how powerful it is. So make sure your home passes the vibe check right from the curb. Mow the lawn, trim the shrubs, clear up the flower beds, and if the season allows, add a pop of color with fresh flowers or greenery. You want to power wash the siding and walkways. Just clear away any cobwebs that there may be, and check that all your exterior lighting are actually working. And don't forget the front door. It should be clean, welcoming, and well lit. And here's a quick tip. Know when your trash day is. Avoid scheduling showings or photo shoots when trash bins are out front. It's a tiny detail, but it makes a huge difference in how your home is perceived. So if you research how to prepare my house for sale, every single article or video will list the 3 Ds, and that's deep clean, declutter, depersonalize. I mean, these 3 things go hand in hand, and honestly, they're non-negotiable. So first, deep clean your home. And I mean really clean. We're not just talking about vacuuming and wiping down countertops. I'm talking baseboards, light switches, closets, and yes, even polishing doorknobs and light fixtures. And if deep cleaning isn't your thing, hire a professional. It's worth every penny. So buyers are looking at everything, even the areas you stop noticing after years of living there. Next, declutter. A good rule of thumb, remove 30 to 40% of the items in each room. You want the space to feel open and just easy to move through. Take out any unnecessary furniture and anything that doesn't belong. If it's crowding the space or serving no purpose, it's time to box it up and just put it in storage. And then come depersonalization, which is equally important as the first 2. You want to take down family photos, souvenirs, and anything that reminds buyers that this is your house. The goal is to help them imagine it as their future home. So less is more. And if you're starting to think, well, my house is gonna look kind of empty, good. It means you're doing it right. Once you've decluttered, cleaned, and depersonalized, now let's move on to repairs and updates. And there are 2 categories here when talking about repair and updates. That's mechanical and structural. If the oven's broken, fix it. If the HVAC isn't working, you want to repair it or replace it. The same goes for anything that's cracked, leaking, or just not functioning properly. These are not items to leave for the buyer to deal with later. These are things that can make or break a deal. Some small updates can also go a long way. So swap out old light fixtures, replace worn hardware on cabinets, and just make sure all your faucets and door handles are working smoothly. These little details can add up. So here's a tip that can guide you through repairs needed. Get a home inspection. I mean, this might sound like something the buyer does, but doing it in advance can save you time and surprises during negotiations. So fix what needs fixing before it becomes an issue. Now let's talk paint. And yes, it matters more than you think. I always recommend neutral tones, if not white. So white brightens up the space, it makes it look cleaner, and it helps buyers focus on the room, not so much the color. And if your walls are already white, still go through and do touch-ups, because fresh paint can make your home feel brand new. Let's talk staging. So staging doesn't have to mean bringing in all new furniture, though if that's an option, fantastic. Even just rearranging what you already have can work wonders. You want to highlight each room's best feature. So make sure there's space to walk. Put out white towels in the bathrooms, clear the sinks and countertops, and stash away your toothbrush in paper towel holders and stuff like that. And staging is all about creating neutral, welcoming atmosphere that allows buyers to imagine their life in the home, not yours. Again, less is more. And of course, all of this effort is leading up to one major goal, making sure your home shows beautifully online and in person. So today, 90% of buyers will see your home for the first time online. So those listing photos, they matter more than ever. Professional, high quality photography, it is a must. So if your agent isn't offering that, you're leaving money on the table. And video tours, even better. Now let's not forget that final piece of the puzzle, pricing. Because you can have the most beautifully staged, sparkling clean home on the block, but if you overprice it, it's going to sit, even in a seller's market. Your agent should run a thorough comparative market analysis, looking at recent sales and local trends to price your home competitively. And remember, just because your neighbor sold their home for $850,000 doesn't mean yours will too, especially if they had a fully updated kitchen and you don't. So be realistic. A well-priced home will sell faster, and sometimes even for more. Lastly, you want to be ready for every showing. That means the house needs to look just as perfect for a Wednesday afternoon tour as it did for the listing photos. You want to have the beds made, counters clear, lights on every single time. So yes, it's a lot. It's work. But once you get started, it's never as overwhelming as it first seemed. And the payoff? Well, a quicker sale, top dollar, and way less stress. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment with your thoughts or questions down below. I'm Petena Thomas. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.